Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today's video, I thought I will talk few facts that nobody is going to tell you, but these are actually facts. These are all proven facts historically. If you take any long-term investor, any proven long-term investor will tell you this. And I thought there is a gap. Many people are misinformed and people don't have right set of expectation when they come to stock market investing. So that's the reason I chose this topic. There are certain harsh truths, but these are all truths, right? When it comes to investing in stock market. So the truth number one is that 30% CAGR returns from stock market over a span of 5 years, more than 5 years, is an anomaly, is an exception. What does that mean? Very few people can actually make 30% returns or more from stock market continuously for 5 or more than 5 years, 10 years, whatever. It is extremely hard. 30% should not be a bar for your stock market returns, because that's actually a wrong expectation, return expectation. If you're a long-term investor in stock market, the ideal return expectation would be around 13 to 19%. It is ideal. Anything beyond that, if you think or if you try, you can try, nothing wrong in trying. I'm saying it is risky. That too, back-to-back years, trying for 25%, 30% returns, it is extremely risky. Not everybody can achieve that kind of success of 30% or above returns for a continuous, like not continuous I would say, but at least CAGR returns of 30% or more over a span of 5 or 10 years. It's not going to be easy. The second anomaly that I want to talk about is trading is not investing. Many people think that uh, buying a stock today and selling it tomorrow for maybe whatever returns, that is investing. No, that is actually trading. You are not looking into the fundamentals of the company. You are not looking into anything, any aspect of the stock. You are just buying based on something, and your time frame of investment is very small. If you are selling tomorrow or within a week, that is actually not investing. Long-term investing means you have to be invested for as minimum as 3 to 5 years. That is minimum, but the larger time frame is about 10 years, 15, sometimes forever, right? I have done a video about what's the difference between trading and investing. I am attaching it here left side in the pin section. You can go and watch that. But the point is that the truth is that trading and investing are not same. Don't confuse that. Okay. And the third point that nobody talks about is there is no easy money from stock market. If you think that you can come to stock market and make quick bucks, that is again a wrong expectation. You may or may not make, that's up to you, but it is absolutely not scalable. It is not. There are proven cases people will make money, a lot of money, and suddenly they will lose it all. So don't think that stock market is the place where you can make some quick bucks. No. Most of the cases, whatever you have, you will lose it if you come with that kind of expectation, right? Of course, there are traders. The mindset for a trader is completely different from a mindset of an investor. Be clear about that. Trading needs enormous skill. It's not at all easy. So yeah, that's my third point. And my fourth point is patience is an edge in long-term investing. If you are a patient investor, that itself is an edge. Forget about your investment. Even if you are invested into some average companies, but you are patient enough to sit tightly, you definitely make good returns and you definitely beat many others in terms of returns, right? So actually patience is an edge, because these days, in today's day and age, instant gratification is the norm. Having enormous patience will make you at the top of investors list. My fifth point uh, around this topic is doing nothing is an edge. What does that mean, right? Doing nothing. This means you researched about a company or a stock or a couple of stocks a lot, and you understood length and breadth of that company, in and out of that company, and you took 1 year to invest. That means you know everything about that company. And once you invest into that, you don't have to do anything about it. I mean, if there comes a sudden change due to geopolitical issues or macroeconomics, or something happened within the company, that is a different case. I'm talking unless nothing happens. Once thorough research is done and you had invested into that company, don't do anything, do nothing. You will make huge returns, right? Having actions or doing churns in between actually reduce your returns. Why? Because you are basically taking away some profit, and that means you need to pay some amount to tax. Some other expenses will be there. Decision fatigue will come. So a lot of issues are there when you do frequent actions in between. But if you can sit tightly, if you can do nothing after investing, then you will do very well in the long run. And my sixth point is that many people think investing is gambling. Stock market investing is gambling. It's only for few set of people. They are manipulating the market for their benefit. So people like us who doesn't have any knowledge of the market will fail, but that's far from reality, because there is a science behind long-term investing. There is a science behind investing into a stock. It's not like you are randomly picking one stock and investing, right? If you are doing that, definitely it's a gamble, like I mentioned in my previous points, right? But if you are doing thorough research, because see, there is valuation, there is cash flow, there is balance sheet, there is profit and loss, there are a lot of ratios available for a stock. So as per the performance of the company, all these ratios will change, and depending upon that, you can invest into that particular company. The only thing is you need to understand about these ratios, and you need to understand about the business of the company, right? And if you know that, long term investing is fun. It's a game. It's a long game, right? So definitely it's not a gamble as many people think. There is a science. You need to study about it. You need to understand thoroughly. If you have no clue about investing, then definitely you are going to lose money. There is no doubt about it. But if you are interested and if you are ready to learn, I'm telling you, you can actually make a lot of money from stock market. It's a matter of your patience, your ability to learn, your curiosity to learn, right? And the last point that I want to talk is that in today's time again, many people think that long-term investing is a myth. you can't make money from long-term investing. But the brief time that I have in the market, right, from last 6 years, what I observed is that no, market always move in cycles. So if you are in the bad side of the cycle, definitely it will take a lot of time to recover from your losses. For example, if you start your investing when the market is at the top, then you will definitely think that long-term investing is a myth, because it's hard to recover. Once the market is at the top, then it will go down, valuation correction or time correction or whatever it could be. See, right now, last 2 years, what Nifty had gave is negligible returns, right? So for if you are that unfortunate person who invests at the top of the market, then it's very hard to recover and make some decent returns, right? Even in the long term. But if you invest at the right time, when the valuations are cheap, when the market condition is favorable, then absolutely you just have to sit tight. 5, 10, 15 years down the line, you will have huge wealth. The fact or the myth, not fact, the myth that people are thinking long term investing is actually not possible. No, it is absolutely possible. It's just about your understanding of the market when you are investing, and at the same time when you are exiting also. Suppose if you invested into a stock and the stock had rallied to an extent where after that, maybe for 5 to 10 years, very limited upside because valuation had reached its peak. If you don't exit at that time, there are good chances that from that peak the stock can come down to a considerable level, right? Maybe 30% down from the all-time high or something. So then you will regret it. Then you are not capturing the entire upside, right? But if you exit at that higher end, then even if the company performs later, you don't have to regret because you have already acquired maximum amount of its upside. So yeah, just out of context I discussed that. So these points what I discussed now, right, some of you may disagree on few of the points, but from my experience and from my reading, what I understood is that you have to have decent return expectations. You need to be patient. You should have the ability to learn, or you need to have some curiosity or some interest into stock market. You have to distinguish between investing and trading. These are not same. Next point, long-term investing is not a myth. It is absolutely possible. Stock market is not a gamble. It's not a place where few people manipulate. There is a science behind it, absolutely. Only thing is you need to put some effort. When I say some, you have to put that effort continuously over a long period of time. Only then you will understand markets. Suppose you are someone who is very new to market, I would say it takes at least 2 years only for understanding the nuances of market cycles. I won't say market cycle, only the market, because cycles will happen in 2, 3 years. So understanding cycles will again take time. I'm talking only about the stock movements, the what moves the market, what pulls the market down, what is the structure, how the companies are behaving based on their quarterly results, all sort of things. It takes time. It's not easy. Again, about financial ratios, a lot of things are there, right? So yeah, I thought I will cover this. I need to make sure that these days people are misinformed from varieties of sources. Make sure that don't blindly jump into any sort of investments that you have no understanding. Telegram tips, or there are a lot of ways people are being cheated these days. So be careful. If you don't know about stock market investing, first learn about it, get some brief understanding, only then start investing. Never ever go for quick money. One point I discussed, right? There is no easy money from stock market. Many people, it's so unfortunate uh, that many people are actually promoting like daily 1%, daily 5% return, just invest into their trading ideas. Daily 5%, daily 1% and all are like impossible. How many days they can guarantee that? No, you can't. You need to think through probability also. Probabilistically speaking, it's 100%. I'm telling you, it's impossible to make 5% every day from stock market. Impossible. 1 or 2 days you will make. What about the third day? What about the fourth day? What about 30th day? What about 50th day? How long are you going to continue? Right? Definitely not. You will lose money. Never ever jump into anything that they offer like quick bucks. One is quick bucks, one is extraordinary returns like 30% or plus in a year, or 5% per day, 10% per month. Invest into this stock, it will go up 10% within 1 week. Yes, maybe they will be talking for swing trading. There are technical indicators. Based on that, some people suggest 10% the stock can rally within next week. But what surety you have? It's risky. I would suggest, rather than going for tips, understand yourself. Or if you don't want to learn about market, rather than going for tips, invest that money into a mutual fund or an index fund where some fund manager will take care of your money, right? It is completely regulated as well. So do due diligence before investing your hard-earned money. These are all some truths, harsh truths that you must know before investing into stock market. Hope you will learn something. If you are liking my content, do subscribe to this channel. I will be coming up with stock market related content frequently, uh, and do suggest some contents that you want to hear from me, or like anything that you would like to know, right, regarding stock market, any sort of topic. Please comment below. I'm more than happy to. I'm actually looking to through the internet like what sort of content I should make. There are certain topics that I had already covered, but these days I am actually looking into topics that interest me as well as uh, what people are struggling with, right? So one thing that I saw was this one, where a lot of misinformation gaps. Investors or retail investors are not informed correctly, or proper information or proper expectations are not met, right? So yeah, do suggest topics in the comment section. I will take that up as well. I will come up with another video. Till then, bye.